What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Casper's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So I told y'all I was working on getting these other pairs of Travis Scott Air Maxes and trainers, and I was successfully able to get another pair. This time I have with me the second colorway of the Travis Scott and Nike Air trainers, which is the gray haze colorway. So I'm going to be doing a review over those. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. This one is another interesting one, not going crazy on the resale market, but still an interesting shoe in itself because it is a Nike Air trainer. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this review, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so like I said, today with me I have the Cactus Corporation or the Travis Scott and Nike Air Trainer 1 Gray Haze. Now this is the second colorway, the first being the wheat colorway, which I already did a review on. I will link it above if you are curious to see what the wheat and Cactus Corporation and Nike Air Trainer 1 looks like. Not a bad colorway on that one, but I'm curious to see y'all's opinion on this one just because it is a lighter colorway compared to the wheat colorway. Now, starting off as always with the box, you do have the same box as the wheat colorway that came with the trainers. So you do have that Cactus Corporation branding on the top and then some Nike branding on the side here. And then same here, you have Nike branding, and then this up here is the Cactus Corporation logo. So you have a mixture of the Nike branding and the Cactus Corporation logo. You do have some Cactus Jack logo on here, which of course you know is Travis Scott's logo. So that is that, and then Cactus Corporation on this side as well. But outside of that is an all cardboard box, that brown box. Now moving to the label reads Air Trainer 1 and CJ, which I believe is Cactus Jack. And the colorway on here is Gray Haze Olive Aura Canvas. This is a size 13. Now, looking at resale prices on these, same with the wheat colorway, they're not going too crazy. They're only slightly above retail. So if you are interested in this pair, I recommend going to get it because this is probably, as with the wheat, one of the cheapest Travis Scott shoes that you will be able to purchase. As I don't think the prices will shoot up too crazy, but at the same time, you never know. So if you want a pair, I wouldn't sleep and I would just go grab a pair now if you want to add them to your collection. Now, let's go ahead and jump to the shoes. Now, same with the wheat, these do have that shroud covering over them. So I'm going to start with the first shoe without the shroud, and then I will show you what the shoe looks like with the shroud. But this is the Travis Scott and Nike Air Trainer 1 Gray Haze. So give you that quick 360. Now, like I mentioned, this colorway is lighter than the wheat colorway. So really, I guess it depends on if you prefer a darker colorway or if you prefer the lighter colorway. Honestly, looking at these, I think I would probably prefer the wheat colorway just because it is a little bit darker. But this colorway is not bad at all either. This one maybe I was gonna say it could be a little easier to wear, but this yellow on here may make that a little bit more difficult compared to the wheat, where you just mainly have like the darker brown and then a little bit of black put into that shoe as well. So starting on the outsole, so you do have the same outsole as what was on the wheat colorway. Of course, you do have that patent number on here, which it reads US patent number 3793750, which I did cover in the video I did on the wheat colorway of these, but that is the patent that Bill Bowerman did for the outsole of one of the older Nike shoes. So I thought it was a dope touch just to add that on here. It's almost like a little bit of history with this shoe, so I did like that. And then you also do have the green Nike written out on the bottom of the outsole as well, and that green does pop. So it looks like all of the branding on the shoe, like the Cactus Corporation logo, and then the Nike branding on here has that green. So that is where the green is on the shoe. Now moving to the midsole, you do continue with that same color that is on the outsole, and that does wrap all the way around the shoe. There's the back as well, and then continuing on. Now moving up, and the same as it was with the wheat colorway, the materials on here remind me of just like a very, like if you're going out and doing something where it involves like maybe hiking or just something utility, like it's a very rugged, if you're doing something very rugged and you need materials to hold up, this is a good shoe for that. You have some like corduroy on here, you have some canvas, you just have different materials, but they're very sturdy. So as you can see, like you see the corduroy around the toe box here, and then you have like that canvas here as well, mesh canvas there, and that wraps around the front of the toe box. And then continuing on just towards the back, just a mixture of the two different materials. So not bad at all. Now moving to the Nike swoosh. So of course you do have that trademark Travis Scott reverse swoosh on this side of the shoe, which is the inside of the shoe. So you have the reverse swoosh there. And then I like how they did the swoosh on this side of the shoe. So it is stitched in there. And this is the normal way the Nike swoosh goes. But you do see the stitching going around the shoe here. And you don't see it along the front here, but it's almost like this curved pattern here is what creates that piece for the Nike swoosh on this side. So I love the design and theme that went into this one. I think it is something different, but something that is cool at the same time. Now moving to the strap, of course, you do have the strap on these, and it does read Cactus Corporation in green, but it is a yellow strap. And like I mentioned earlier, I feel like this yellow could make the shoe a little bit hard to match with certain things, which would, I feel like, put people on the wheat color a little more. But at the same time, people may like the yellow, so it is something a little bit different. Now this is the strap opened. It does not come off, so you are stuck with the strap on this shoe, just so y'all know. Now continuing on to the laces, you do have the yellow laces with the green hints in them. So that green in those laces does match with the branding writing in green. And then moving to the top of the tongue, you do have the Cactus Corporation logo in that same green colorway. So that is the logo there. Of course, you do have a mesh tongue, so it is a thinner tongue with these. Now moving to the back of the shoe, you do have another Cactus Corporation written out, but this time it is in yellow. And you do have that same pocket or same zipper pocket on here. As with the other ones, I don't see what you could really get in here, considering it's so hard to open up that pocket to be able to put your finger in there. So I don't know, like, it would have to be something very small to stick into that pocket if you were looking to do that. Now the last zipper on here, you do have the pouch where the Shroud goes, which is right here on the tongue. So you can just open that up. If I could get it to open up. And then that is where you will put the cover for the shoes, which will go right in there. Now moving to the insole, you do have that same color gray haze midsole with the green Cactus Jack branding on the shoe. Alright, now one thing I did want to point out, this shoe, like I mentioned, does not have the cover on it, and so it leaves these little buttons along the shoe. And I think that is one of the things that I don't like about this shoe, is that you can see those buttons just kind of going along the shoe. And honestly, I think it takes away the look for me. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Does it bother you that those are just going along the shoe like that? Because I feel like with that there, I would just want to put the cover on the shoe, but then you can't see the rest of the shoe. So it's a kind of a hard situation. But for me, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think I wish they had did something a little bit different to hide those and not just have them sticking out of the shoe. Now, I will go ahead and show you the other shoe so you can see what it looks like with the cover on. So this is with the Shroud on the shoe. This is what it looks like. So a quick 360 of this one. And it is a very sturdy material. So I can see you getting like mud and stuff on it, being able to clean it off. And then same, it has the same instructions on the interior of the shoe as well, or interior of the Shroud. So it shows you how to fold it up and be able to put it in that pouch that's on the tongue. So you do see, I guess it was upside down, but you do see the Cactus Jack logo here, the Cactus Corporation logo here as well. And then you can see the instructions on how to fold it back up. Now, overall, that is the Nike and Cactus Jack Air Trainer 1, the gray haze colorway. Let me know how y'all feel about these. Did you end up copying these, or was it a pass for you? Like I mentioned, resale prices on these isn't going too crazy, so if you do want a pair, I would recommend going ahead and buying a pair now, just in case prices do decide to just skyrocket back up. I don't think they will, but you never know with the Travis Scott shoe. It's really just a wait and see what happens with that. But I'm not holding any pair of these. I'm not planning on reselling any pair of these. I'm literally only getting pairs so I could drop reviews for y'all to see the shoe. But I'm working on getting, I think I need the Saturn Gold, and then I'm trying to find the Nike and Cactus Jack Air Max 1 wheat colorway. That shoe is going for over $1,000. Some I've seen close to $2,000. So I'm not sure if I ever get that shoe in hand to do a review, but if I can, I will. I'm close to getting the Saturn Gold. I had a pair and then I lost it, so it's just gonna be a wait and see if I can get that one. But like I mentioned, let me know how y'all feel about these. This is a must-cop pass. No, you don't like it. How do you feel about the gray Haze Cactus Jack Air Trainer 1? As always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. I should have some early reviews dropping this week. Just stay tuned. Stick around, watch the channel. They will drop as soon as I can get them in and record the video. But as always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.